What's up guys, today I'm doing a personal Q&A video while doing my hair because I want to answer questions while doing my hair because these twists has been in my hair for like maybe 2 days and they're getting really raggedy. The first thing is, if you could recommend one beauty product, what would it be? I've been really obsessing over this eyelash curler. I don't know what it is. I've been really obsessing over it. I got it the other day at the dollar store. I just been really obsessing over it and I've been using it like every day, and it's purple. Like, do you see that? If it wasn't that, it would probably be this moisturizer because I really like this moisturizer. It makes my skin like really soft and moisturized pretty much all day. Next question is favorite color. It would be purple. The next question is, what's on your bucket list at the moment? I don't really believe in bucket lists right now. I don't really believe them because I feel like I'm never gonna accomplish them. I can't really think of anything right now because I just can't really, I don't know. I definitely, another goal that I want to do this year is like have more Instagram photo shoots. I never had one actually, but I just want to have one, and because I'm kind of tired of reusing the same photos and I want someone else to take pictures of me. But like, the thing is, every time someone else takes pictures of me, it doesn't look right, so I have to like always do it myself because it never looks the way I want it to. Like, I look too awkward or something of the sort. Like, I just look weird and it's just so annoying. I can't really think of any, and I'm sorry that I didn't really answer that question. I feel kind of bad for that because I just feel like now I have to really think about that. But I did feed a giraffe and that was on my bucket list, and I'm glad I got to do it for like $4. And if I did it in California, it would be like, I think it was like, if I did it in California, because I was supposed to do it in Malibu like a couple years ago with my family, and it was like $200 per person. And I'm glad we didn't spend that money because it probably would have been worth it, but like it would be so expensive. The question was, what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? I don't really know. Okay, I don't know. I've been hit on by an old person before, right in front of my mom, and it was a time where I was about to get my box braids and we got off the bus, and he had like a language barrier. He had this really thick accent, but he was staring me up and down, and at the time I was like probably 15 or 16, and so I was obviously like a minor at the time. My mom was like going off on him because he was literally staring at me up and down just right in front of us. He didn't even try to like play it off or anything. He was just staring at me up and down. And so I was just like, okay, you know, every time my mom goes off on people, I get like a lot of anxiety because like I don't really see her get mad. So it's just kind of scary to see that side of her, because one time a couple months ago I was going to school. We were walking to school and we saw this lady. Well, actually no, this is how it started. We heard puppies crying and we were walking by this CVS parking lot, and we were like, oh, maybe the owner is inside the store and that's probably why it's crying. And come to find out, we look on our left side and we see a woman literally beating the crap out of her chihuahuas. And my mom was like, what the frick are you doing? Like, she didn't say frick, but she said like the actual word. And I'm like, Mom, like, calm down, like, that's not our business. Like, I like to mind my business, but seeing animal abuse, especially how like I've seen it a lot, especially when I was living in the apartments, I've saw it so many times. These weren't even like really geared toward me, but like there's this guy that I used to like. Their family was very dysfunctional, like very dysfunctional. They didn't live that far away from me. They lived like maybe like 2 apartments from me, so we were kind of close by their apartment. Every time they left the house and the dog would do something slightly wrong, like it would look to the left or something, the dog would start, the owner, which was my crush's dad, he would just start beating the dog just for being a dog for no freaking reason. The guy clearly had like freaking anger issues because I would hear their family like arguing and screaming at each other. There were so many issues going on, but I was like friends with them. I felt so bad for the dog. Like, it was just like sitting there just taking it, and I'm just like, And they were doing this in front of people. Like, it was so annoying. My mom and my dog and I were just like chilling on the stairs, and they just come out and they just start beating the dog. And I'm just like, what the frick is wrong with people? Like, why would you do that? And my dog was crying because he felt bad for the dog that was getting beat. And I just feel so bad for it. Like, and the mom would do it too. She would be like jumping in, doing it too. And I'm just like, I should have called the people on them. I really should have. This is literally what I witnessed. But that old lady was arguing back and forth with my mom, telling her to shut up because she called her out on her ish. And my mom was just like, you need to stop. Why are you beating your dog? Like, why are you beating the dog? And she's like, they were biting each other. And they were probably like playfully fighting, because you know, my grandma's dogs used to be like playing, and it used to sound so crazy, and I used to get confused on like if they were fighting or if they're play fighting. And then they'll be like, oh, they're just, do you see that? We're playing. And I could kind of tell, but I sometimes can't really tell because it sounds crazy. But I don't be going up to them and be like beating them just for playing around, you know. That's ridiculous. They need to lead, what is it called, like let off some steam. But she ended up like driving away and not talking to any of us, and I think she stopped beating the dog because I saw that she stopped like hitting it. But the dog was literally flinching and crying, and it was so bad. It was she looked like she was just a very hateful, bitter woman. Like, she came out of the womb just like bitter. Really, Chula Vista, like in that apartment, those apartments are freaking ghetto. Everyone was screaming at each other. Like, literally my neighbors used to like always argue all the time because over cigarettes, all the time. I would hear them through the walls like, give me my cigarettes. Why aren't you giving me my cigarettes? Did you take all the cigarettes? The thing is, have you ever been self-conscious about your body? I'm still very self-conscious about my body. Sometimes I feel like I look fat a lot. I used to like really like myself as a kid. I used to always take selfies on my mom's camera, and I used to overall just be happy with how I looked. But people used to tear me down and call me ugly and call me stupid all the time. Even in high school, people used to call me that, and that's why I don't ever be reaching out to people in high school. Some type of beef with someone, because I didn't really like anyone. I just be minding my own business, and then people be like randomly coming up to me like, you're ugly, you're fat. Literally, I guess the one that I remember, like going somewhere near my old apartment, and this little girl came up to me and she's like, you got Chinese eyes and they're ugly. And I'm just like, okay. And I literally cried over that, because like literally anything that used to sound rude, I would cry about it as a kid, just like any other kid, because it was rude and it was a little girl. And I'm just like, answer the question, the scariest thing that happened to me. Wait, one time I was like a kid, and there was like a bunch of like arguments going on around like these kids. There was like two black girls, and there was like a little Hispanic girl, and they were like kind of rude. And I remember saying, she was like, one of the black girls was like going off on this little kid. And I'm just like, why are you going off on him? Like, what did he even do? And I said something like, you're not funny. I was proud of myself for sticking up for that, but she was really rude. Mom used to like, every time she saw us, she would just be like, she didn't even know us, she didn't know anything. But the girl that I said that she's not funny, she came up to me and pushed me onto the ground. So I was just like, you know, after saying she wasn't funny, her and her little minions were coming after me every single day. I remember that distinctly because it was so bad. It went on for 5 weeks because I wrote in my journal every little thing that they did, every little thing that they said, because I was minding my own business. And I'll be hanging out with my friends, and they'll come over and they'll just be calling me names, and I was just like not even talking to them. I wasn't doing anything. They just came over to the other side of the street, and they'll come to where I used to live, like near my apartment, and they would just be like, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're fat, you're annoying. And I'm just like, and they used to like harass me, literally harass me. Like whenever my parents weren't there, they somehow knew whenever my parents weren't there. And they used to ring my doorbell like constantly, and they would bother me, and I wasn't allowed to open the door or go outside whenever my parents weren't home. So I couldn't even answer the door and be like, leave me alone, because they'll know that I was in there. And I remember it was just the longest thing ever. It was so bad. It was so annoying and obnoxious. And I'm just like, why are these people always harassing me? If I told her mom, like, she wouldn't do anything. I know she wouldn't do anything, because she'll probably be like proud of her for like sticking up for herself, because that's how ghetto she was. I'm like getting angry over something that happened like 10 million years ago. Oh, I'm sorry this literally brought up a lot of like childhood trauma in my life. So the question was, why do you always stay at home? The reason why I stay at home is because people annoy me. The tea, I guess. I just don't like leaving my house. Also, like I don't like vlogging outside, because ever since I got that comment saying that I'll be low-key stalking you and like where do you live and all that stuff, I've been like extra conscious about what I vlog, because it is literally so exhausting to keep my privacy and where I live a secret. Literally I have to like check my surroundings and see if it says the town where I live in, and then when I vlog I have to check inside the store if it says the town where I live in, because sometimes in the stores it says the town that I live in. Yeah, so it has to be like a whole process of this, and it's so annoying and exhausting. And then when I edit, I have to like triple check if it says the town that I live in, and I have to watch my video at least like 10 times. I'm not even joking about that, because I'm so paranoid of people trying to look for me. Like it sounds like I'm like on the America's Most Wanted. Okay, what kind of school do you go to? I don't go to school anymore. Yeah. Would you ever consider moving to another country? No, I don't think so. As for your future, getting famous and getting a lot of money and building my own little empire in the future. You know, like how freaking the Kardashians have their own little empire. They have like a clothing line and they have like makeup lines and all that good stuff. I want to have that. And I also have like a bunch of different shows, but they still stick to keeping up with the Kardashians. And yeah, I just watched a whole documentary on MTV about how these 3 people are like trying to be Kim Kardashian, because they like literally look up to him like a god. And personally, this is gonna be my personal opinion, she looked better when she first came out, because she looked more natural and she looked more Armenian when she first came out. I don't know, but you do what you want with your life. Do you plan on going to college? If so, what college? Okay, I don't plan on going on college. I don't think it's gonna benefit me anyway, shape or form. What type of person are you? Example, shy, funny. Every time I try to explain like what I am, I would say like probably funny, creative. Lately I haven't really been that creative, because I've been still trying to make videos that no one's ever really made before on YouTube. Next question is, any advice for small YouTubers like me to help boost up their channel? Promote yourself on bigger channels. It helps a lot. That's what helped me a lot. Also be careful of hate, because people literally will come at you for promoting yourself. Doing collabs will help, but like people always say do collabs because it will help you boost your channel, but like literally I'm struggling over here because no one wants to collab with me. So just do the easy way out, promote yourself on bigger channels. Like, they won't care because they probably don't even read the comments, so just do it on there. The next question is, what's your current music playlist? I go to my liked videos because I don't have Spotify, and I know the next question is, do I have a Spotify? And I don't. So yeah, I like the song Vince Staples. Well, Vince Staples is a person, not a song, but I like the song Fun by Vince Staples, Failure by Ski Mask. I personally think Ski Mask is very underrated. No one really talks about him. I feel like the only time they really talked about him was when he was with XXX Tentacion, and because they were like really close. But He's really underrated. He makes like good music, but I don't listen to him a lot. Praise the Lord by A$AP Rocky. That song is like great. Her Could Have Been, Star by the Brockhamptons. I'm always pronouncing their name wrong. I always say Bromhamptons, and that's not how it's pronounced. I used to like Taste by Tyga, but I don't like it anymore. So many pedophiles in the music industry. It's not even funny. Like, it's so crazy how so many people are getting exposed because of R. Kelly's documentary. Do you ever be interested in getting a lion-headed rabbit? I have one that's black and his name is Charlie. Oh, cute. I don't know what a lion-headed rabbit is. Oh my god, how cute. It's so cute. Do you see this? They're so cute. Oh my god, I used to have 2 bunnies. Well, not at the same time, but like, this is so cute. Stay tiny like that. I don't know if they stay tiny for like the rest of their lives, but this one is so cute. Oh my god, you can't even see it. Oh my god, stop focusing on my face for like 2 seconds. Oh my god, do you see that? I don't know why I fangirl over like animals more than like celebrities, but I don't know if he's like trying to give me one for free, but I'm down. I'm literally so down if you want to buy me one. Do you ever dye your hair? If so, what color? I've been wanting to dye my hair for the longest time. A purple or blue. I just don't want to use bleach because my hair is already dead. Next is, do you ever plan on to sell items such as merch or art? Yes. I want to sell stickers. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Do you ever listen to any bands? If so, what are they? My favorite is 21 Pilots. Also, would you listen to them? Thank you. Have any like bands? I don't really like bands right now. So yeah, I don't think I would listen to 21 Pilots. They're just not my thing. I've heard of their music before and I'm just like, okay, this is not my taste. This is not my cup of tea. No offense, but I'm sorry, they're just not my cup of tea. Do you ever do any DIY videos? I don't know. Maybe in the future. I just don't know what I would DIY about. This came from my little sister. What job career would you want when you're older? I just really want to have my own business. I want to sell shirts and just do my own thing because I don't really want to work for someone else, you know? So yeah. What is something you hate about yourself? You know, I used to hate basically everything, but my nose and my eyes. Those are pretty much everything. I used to generally hate my freaking boobs because so many people used to sexualize them and freaking make me feel like I was like the grossest person on earth for having big boobs. When I started getting boobs, I was like maybe in the 5th grade. I started wearing bras in like the 2nd grade, like training bras, but I started growing boobs in elementary school, and literally guys that never paid attention to me before started looking at me like differently. I think I was the only person in my class that really had boobs, so I was just like really uncomfortable. There was this one kid looking at me. I was wearing this shirt that had a bra in it, and it was like a peace sign shirt and it was pink. I remember it distinctly because I threw it out like a couple years ago because it fit me still, but I stopped wearing it because it didn't fit me and it was getting too small. But this guy just kept coming up to me and hugging me every 2 seconds, and he was like, oh, I want a hug, and he only wanted a hug just to feel my boobs, and I didn't know why he did that. So I was being nice because I didn't know why he wanted a hug. I never talked to him. He was actually one of the bad kids in my class. My mom saw it because she was like in front of me, and he just kept hugging me every 2 seconds, and I'm just like, this is so weird. I feel violated. And I was like maybe in 4th or 5th grade, and he just kept hugging me, and you might think, oh, he's just hugging you, like that's nothing, but he was literally only hugging me to feel me up. Like, he didn't touch me like there, but he would put his head right here because he was shorter than me, and I just was like, ugh. Next thing is, what do you hate about school? Pretty much everything. Are you satisfied with your life currently? No. What's something you want to accomplish this year? Get 4,000. Practice for my license. Like, get more pets, because animals do make me happy. And if you're like depressed, literally pets, get a pet because it'll give you something to do all the time. and it will keep your mind off of your thoughts. So just get a pet. So yeah, any pet. Get like the most high maintenance pet so you have something to do all the time. So I don't really think I have one, but yeah. Who is someone you can consider a inspiration? My mom, because literally I was sick in the beginning of this year, like literally around New Year's, and it was because I had food poisoning because I ate pizza, and now I don't even look at pizza the same anymore. As she was feeling sick too from the pizza, and she also had like her own problems, and she was literally still taking care of me, and I felt so bad. How many more pets do you want? Like 80? Do you have any pets? I have 3 pets. I have 2 guinea pigs, and I have a dog. Pretty much all for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, comment your thoughts on this video, subscribe if you haven't. Follow my Instagram, Kymana Sawyers and Favorite. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post. Comment your thoughts, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. So yeah. Peace.